Hey guys and gals, Derby-Dash Boys again here. I was just scrolling through channels. I had it on Fox News for about 3 minutes when I had to take a leak. I'm back, I'm about to change channels, and they're talking with a relative of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. about this whole thing of God and politics. God this, God that, God, fucking God. I've had enough of this shit. Seriously. Religion has no part to be in politics. There is no God. There is no existence of said God. Okay? There's never been proof for it or against it. That's just a completely neutral thing. So, until further evidence ever comes around, there is no God. So, this whole religious shit needs to go bye-bye out of our politics. And I guarantee you, especially after what happened to Mr. Goo, or Jew, I don't know how to fuck to pronounce his name, but he was basically doing research, of using kidneys and hearts from dead fetuses, from either abortions or stillbirths, that would usually just be discarded in the trash, but decided to do some research and use those, what would have been thrown out fetal tissue, to create a heart and kidney for an infant that was, while in utero, to be given a new heart when they're about to be born with congenital heart failure. Save a ton of lives. And these people like to call themselves pro-life. I'm sorry, but if a stillbirth happens, it fucking happens. It's something you can't control. Okay? And to be honest, I'd rather have the organs of that stillborn used to help save the life of another. Because, would you like to call yourself pro-life? You mean, oh, we want to save all lives. Theoretically. But it seems like you don't seem to give two shits when it comes to science. I think it was like Marsha Blackburn. What was her name? The one that called the congressional subpoena on Mr. Jew. Okay? Sent the marshals to his place. All over this fucking research. Mind you, this bitch is a Republican. Or I should say Republicunt. Okay? These right-wing religious nut jobs need to get the fuck out of our government. They say, oh, we want to protect the sanctity of science and research. No, you want to protect the sanctity of your fucked up Bible. And it's really screwed up series. And you're wanting to turn America backwards rather than letting it go forwards. I'm more of a centrist, if anything. I'm more on the left when it comes to scientific stuff and social issues. But when it comes to financial, that's where I'm right wing. So I'm a bit of both. Okay? I'm not one or the other. I'm a bit of both. So if anyone thinks, oh, you must be a leftist, you must be a socialist, blah, blah, fucking blah. No. I'm a mix, or I'm a centrist, okay? I'm in the middle of it. I kind of look at this from neutral ground and form my own opinion after seeing news stories from both ends on the same topic. That's how I come to my conclusions, people. I watch from all the news sources: CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, HLN. I mean, I watch them all. And I have access to. Anyway, I don't really have Fox Business Channel on my cable, but their news articles and stuff come up on YouTube. So that's how I get that stuff from Fox Business. Though I thought it'd be more business-oriented stuff and not all this political mumble-jumble. But I guess that bled over into the business side of things. So, but yeah, I am just sick of religion controlling our lives. I'm sick of religion controlling politics when it shouldn't be. And what really dug it deep into me, and the reason why I really never want to attend church again, last time I ever did was in Christmas of last year, I believe. My grandmother was like, "Oh, please, as a Christmas gift to me, please at least attend church at least once." I was like, okay, that's the gift you want, fine. But I'm not gonna try to dress in the quote-unquote Sunday best. Fuck that nonsense. I thought the whole thing was come as you are, whether you're some ragged hobo off the street walking into a mass. Like, no one should really give two shits. As long as you don't smell like piss and ass, you know. Come as you are. That's how I stand about it. But, yeah. To be honest, and I'll tell you this right now, this is what confirmed me further that churches have gotten corrupt and so far up their own ass. They'll say anything to appease the permissionaries. Okay? That same church service my grandmother begged me to go to. Mind you, my grandfather's a deacon. Which really puts me in a bind as an atheist. Like, I'm the black sheep of the whole fucking family, if you really think about it. They don't treat me as such, but, you know, I kind of am. Knowing I'm the only atheist in the family. So, during the whole, oh, Lord, hear our prayer section of Mass that happens at every church I've been to, the last thing they said was, and may Planned Parenthood be unfunded or defunded by the government. Lord, hear our prayer. At that point, all I could do is fucking facepalm. So I'm like, the fuck is this religious organization plugging their political propaganda bullshit into a prayer service? Last I checked, we had something called separation of church and fucking state. Not combination of church and state. Reread your Constitution, motherfuckers. And then maybe, just maybe, we might actually start, going forward with shit rather than going backwards. I mean, not entirely tech-wise, but seriously, South Korea and Japan. Two of the best countries. When it comes to tech, they're way far ahead of us. Internet and everything else. You know why? Because religion doesn't get involved into their fucking government. As far as I know. Or if it does, it's very little. compared to ours, which it's almost shoved down our throats on a daily fucking basis on the news. Another reason why I'm really wanting to ditch cable so I can no longer get Fox News or MSNBC or any of those news networks any of my money. Yeah, I'll be missing Cartoon Network. What do you fucking do? But I'm not entirely missing The Intruder. The Intruder, because Adult Swim themselves are actually posting the episodes of The Intruder up for people to view on YouTube, which is great. So, praise them for that. And to be honest, if I want to watch my anime, I go to X.A.N.A, Kiss Cartoon, Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu. I go everywhere else on the internet for my anime. I don't need Cartoon Network. I don't need cable. And, this whole pushing Judeo-Christian values. Oh, we're a Judeo-Christian nation. We weren't founded as such. Reread your fucking history. The original colonists ran the fuck away from Britain because they were sick and tired of religion being shoved down their fucking throats. And it's like, oh, either you follow our religion or if you cause blasphemy, you die. I mean, the fuck. Granted, a little bit of that came over here, but that was much later in America's history. Okay? Initially, we were founded as a secular nation. Not as a Judeo-Christian nation, as everybody likes to claim it. Reread the history. And get your shit right before you blabber off on your news networks. I'm talking to you, Megyn Kelly. I'm talking to you, Bill O'Reilly, and everybody else on Fox News. You know who you are. And also to the idiots on radio called Rush Limbaugh, Laura Ingraham, and Milo Yiannopoulos, and even Michael Savage. Okay? So, I'll call that a non-blast. And I can give a fuck less about my monetization right now. So, leave a like or dislike. I don't give two shits either way. Leave your comments down in the description. Start your flame wars. I don't give two fucks. Have a nice day. And remember, religion has no place in politics or in my house. Peace the fuck out.